In a world where the boundaries between the known and the unknown blur, where the final chapter of life can be chosen with the touch of a button, we stand at the precipice of eternity, pondering the ultimate decision. This isn't just a journey to the end, it's an odyssey through the depths of our desires, fears, and the essence of what it means to truly live. As we gaze into the luminous expanse of choices that light up the path to our final moments, we ask ourselves, what does it mean to choose our ending? Join us as we delve into the heart of this profound question, exploring the myriad ways one might face the inevitable, and what these choices reflect about our innermost selves. Welcome to a narrative where every choice is a reflection, every option a doorway to understanding the unfathomable complexities of life and death. Have you ever thought about the final moments of your life? The moment when everything naturally concludes. Imagine a time when you can predict the natural end of your life. This moment is final and inevitable, without any excuse. Suppose now that you've mustered the courage to think about the nature of your life's end, you realize that no matter how peaceful and good an end you envision, you still don't want to leave life, or thinking about it makes you sad. This thought revives in you the sense that you should appreciate the moments and life you currently have. To not exist when death is here, and when we exist, death is not, thus death is nothing to us. Epicurus. Personally, when I think about that moment, I hardly manage to visualize it clearly. I just wish for it to happen so quickly that I don't have time to think, fear, or regret. This desire may reflect our inclination to live without regrets and with minimal fear. Do you seek peace in your last breaths, or would you prefer to be doing something you love? Perhaps you want to be surrounded by loved ones, or uncovering life's mysteries. This question is more about life itself than about its end, about values, dreams, and what matters to us. Death is a mirror reflecting our lives. So, what matters to you? And how do you want to be remembered? Let's delve deeper into this topic with quotes solely from 10 philosophers or famous individuals throughout history on the subject of dying. 1. Socrates. To fear death, my friends, is only to think ourselves wise without being wise, for it is to think that we know what we do not know. 2. Epicurus. Death does not concern us, because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. 3. Marcus Aurelius. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. 4. St. Augustine. It is only in the face of death that man's self is born. 5. Michel de Montaigne. To philosophize is to learn how to die. 6. Blaise Pascal. The last act is bloody, however fine the rest of the play. They throw earth over your head and it is finished forever. 7. Soren Kierkegaard. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly one you can never have. 8. Friedrich Nietzsche. The thought of suicide is a great consolation. By means of it one gets through many a dark night. 9. Mahatma Gandhi. Death is not the worst thing. It is better to die than to live morally corrupt. 10. Albert Camus. There is no fate that cannot be surmounted by scorn. These profound insights invite us to reflect on our own views and feelings about death. In exploring these philosophical perspectives, we find not only a greater understanding of death but also of life itself. Allow me to share with you a narrative that encapsulates the essence of this topic. In the quiet town of Verity, there lived an old watchmaker named Thomas. Thomas was renowned for his exquisite timepieces, each one more intricate and beautiful than the last. But among all his creations, one stood out, a grand clock at the center of the town, known as the Heart of Verity. This clock didn't just tell time, it told the story of life itself. As the end of his own time approached, Thomas revealed a secret he had kept for decades. The Heart of Verity, he said, was no ordinary clock. With the right key, it could unlock the ability to choose one's moment of departure from this world. This key, however, was not a physical one. It was made of moments of joy, sorrow, courage, and love that one gathered over a lifetime. People from far and wide came to see if the tale was true, but they found themselves returning home without attempting to change their fates. It wasn't the fear of death that held them back, but the realization of what truly mattered, the beauty of living each day to the fullest, embracing every experience life offered. Thomas passed away quietly one night, his life a testament to the very truth the heart of verity symbolized. The townsfolk, in honor of Thomas, decided to let the clock stand untouched, a reminder to cherish every tick and tock of life's precious moments, and so, the heart of verity became more than a myth. It became a symbol of the town's collective wisdom, a wisdom that taught them the value of life is not in its duration, but in its donation. Let's continue this journey of reflection together on Fact Up, a place for deep thinking, learning, and connecting with others. We look forward to hearing your stories and thoughts.